Welcome to Module 6, Lesson 5. Let's get started. Today we will be learning how to generate measurement data. We are learning this so that we can understand how data is categorized. And we'll know that we are successful when we can use a number line as a tool to partition. We will plot a point at every fourth vertical line. So after each 4 spaces, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these is a plot point, and there are 4 spaces between each plot point. So let's now number the plot points. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plot points. We will place a mark on the yellow strip at each plot point. Look at the ruler. What is the measurement at plot point 1? So here's plot point 1, and we're going to go up to the ruler and see that it points to 1 inch. So plot point 1 is equal to 1 inch. Every 4 spaces equals 1 inch. How much does every 2 spaces equal? So we're going over 2 spaces. How much does that equal? Every 2 spaces equals 1/2 inch. What interval does each vertical line represent? Each vertical line represents 1/4 of an inch. We know this because there are 4 spaces for each inch, and 1/4 is the same as 1/4. Where is 2 inches on the yellow strip? We know that each plot point equals 1 inch, so we can go to 2 plot points to find 2 inches. See, we can do that without the ruler. How many 1/2 inches are in 2 inches? Well, we know that 2 spaces equals 1/2 inch, right? So we can count the number of 2 spaces. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 intervals of 2 spaces each. So there are 4 1/2 inches in 2 inches. What is 1/2 inch less than 2 inches? So we're going to start at 2 inches and go back 1/2 inch. And that would be right here. And now we can go look at our intervals. So there's 1/2 inch, 2 1/2 inches, which is the same as 1 inch, and 1 more 1/2 inch. So we have 1 and 1/2 inches. Where is 3 1/4 inches on the yellow strip? Remember that each space is equal to 1/4. So we can start at 3 inches and go up 1/4, and we have 3 1/4 inches. Like so. How many quarter inches are in 3 1/4 inches? There are 13 quarter inches and 3 1/4 inches. Here's how I know. Each space is equal to 1/4 inch, so I'm going to count the intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 quarter inches, and 3 1/4. Can you think of any quicker ways that we could find the number of quarter inches and 3 1/4 inch? What is 1 1/4 inches more than 3 1/4 inches? 1 1/4 inches more than 3 1/4. Okay, we know that there are 4 quarters in 1 inch. So 1 1/4 inches would have 5 quarters. So we're going to count up 5 spaces. So this point right here would be 1 1/4 inches more than 3 1/4. The answer is 4 1/2 inches. How long is the longest pencil? Looking at the pencil, I want to find the pencil that reaches the farthest across the ruler, across the page. So that would be this bottom pencil. How long is that pencil? The longest pencil is 5 1/2 inches. I can see that we have 5 inches here, plus 2 more intervals, goes to 1/2. So 5 1/2 inches is the length of the longest pencil. Measure the shortest pencil to the nearest 1/2 inch. So the shortest pencil is this one on top, and it goes about here. So that measurement would be right in between 3 inches and 4 inches, so about 3 1/2 inches. Notice that it doesn't go all the way over to 1/2 inch, but it's pretty close, and the question is asking for the nearest 1/2 inch. Now it's time for our read, draw, write question. We're going to read the question, make a drawing to represent or model our answer, and then write a sentence or sentences to answer the question. Each tick mark on the paper strip below is equal to 1/2 inch. The paper strip is 3 inches long. How many 1/2 inches are there? I'm going to go over to my Jamboard to model the answer. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a number line that is 3 inches long. And I'm going to put a tick mark for each inch. So there's 1, 2, 3 inches. And I'm going to have a tick mark in between each one to show how many half inches there are. So remember, we're starting at 0 over here. There would be a ½ inch between 0 and 1, a ½ inch between 1 and 2, and a ½ inch between 2 and 3. So how many half inches are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half inches in a 3-inch strip. Remember, I have to write a sentence or sentences to answer the question. And the question is, how many half inches are there? There are 3 half inches. I counted the number of half inches in, 3 inches. So I made a mistake, didn't I? There are 6 half inches. I counted the number of half inches in 3 inches. Let's check my answer against the correct answer. There are 6 half inches. I can count the intervals to find the answer. I can also multiply 6 times 2 because there are 2 halves in each inch, and there are 6 inches in all. Now it's time for you to complete a redraw right question on your own. We'll read it together. Then you can find the answer, and when you feel that you've done your very best work, you can look in the description box below to check your answer against the correct answer. Each tick mark on the paper strip below is equal to 1/4 inch. The paper strip is 5 inches long. How many quarter inches are there? Okay, go ahead and pause the video here and do your work, and I'll see you in the next lesson.